So, this video is going to be 100% in English because I would like it to reach gringos and to teach them more about Brazil. However, para meus inscritos brasileiros, esse vídeo tem legendas em português. Muito bom. So, Brazil. It's a very well-known country around the world for many different reasons. Some of the most famous reasons being the World Cup, the Olympics, blah, 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 blah. However, not many people know a lot about the country itself, Brazil, and its people. So today I'm here to share with you some crazy and strange facts about Brazil. Let's get into it. Number 1. It is not common to tip at restaurants in Brazil. Now, in my country, England, and for what I know, the USA, it's pretty common to leave a tip after your meal at a restaurant. It can range from a £3 tip, £5, £10, £15 if you're feeling generous, I guess. Or if you're Mr. Beast, like £10,000. But we're not all Mr. Beast, so we can't do that. However, in Brazil, it is not common at all to leave a tip at a restaurant. I don't know, I guess it's just a cultural difference, and you're gonna see a lot more of those in this video, bro. Number 2, eating pizza with a knife and fork at restaurants. Now, in England, you don't have to eat pizza with a knife and fork. Most people, like, I'm talking like 98% of people eat it with their hands. That's how we eat pizza here. I don't think I've ever ate pizza with knife and fork in my life, except from when I did a video called Eating Pizza Like a Brazilian. Because yes, in Brazil, Brazilians eat it with a knife and fork at a restaurant. However, the reason why I'm specifically saying at a restaurant is because I don't know if Brazilians like eat it with a knife and fork at home, because some of my Brazilian friends say at home they eat it with their hands, but then some of my Brazilian friends say they still eat with a knife and fork at home. So if you're Brazilian, please let me know, do you still eat pizza with a knife and fork at home, or do you eat it with your hands? Because I need to know the answer to this question, please. Very nice, leave it in the comments. Number 3, paying for things in installments. Now, I know you're probably thinking, if you're a gringo, for example, in England, you can pay for things in installments online, if they're expensive. However, in Brazil, you can pay for things in installments for literally anything. I mean, for literally anything. And it doesn't have to be a super expensive thing. I was actually really surprised when I found out Brazil did this, because obviously I have never heard of anything like it, because in England, usually like 95% of the time when you're buying something in real life, like physically, you have to pay it all right there, right away. It's pretty rare to find a place where you can pay for things monthly. I guess they do exist in England, but it's pretty damn rare, and only when the things are expensive. But in Brazil, it's literally, you can do this anywhere for anything, which I actually find crazy. I would like to know how this works, because surely it gets confusing when everybody starts paying in installments. So please, if you're Brazilian, explain this to me and my fellow gringos more. Number 4. Couples sitting side by side and not opposite each other. In the UK and the USA, when you're going on a date, you will normally sit opposite each other. The reason we do this is because it's a lot easier to talk when you're sat opposite rather than to the side. However, in Brazil, when you go on a date, normally you sit side by side. And I don't really know why they do this in Brazil. I guess it's because Brazil is a very affectionate country, and it's a lot easier to give your partner a hug or a kiss when they're sat right next to you, rather than the other side of the table. But yes, so dating is different in Brazil, you could say. So if you go on a date in Brazil, you know, don't do our gringo habits, because you might freak them out. Number 5. This is more of a crazy fact and not a strange fact. In Brazil, there is more Lebanese descendants than the population of Lebanon. So in Brazil, there is roughly 10 million Lebanese descendants, and the population of Lebanon is roughly 6.8 million. This is also an example to show how diverse Brazil is, because there is descendants from literally the whole world. Brazil also has the most Japanese descendants outside of Japan. There's descendants from Italy, obviously Portugal, literally so many countries, Germany, everywhere, even England, bro. It's crazy. Brazil is an extremely diverse country, and that leads me to another thing. A lot of gringos have this stereotype of what a Brazilian looks like, when actually in reality, there is no specific look for a Brazilian, because Brazil is so diverse. Literally anyone can be Brazilian. Literally. There is no look for a Brazilian. Number 6, the city names. There can be some pretty weird city names in Brazil when you translate them into English. For example, Campo Grande. In English, Campo Grande means large field. Like, who named a city large field? Yeah, I don't know, there's some pretty crazy names, and that is not even on the top 10 most crazy names. This also leads me on to another thing, a little history fact. Rio de Janeiro was actually named wrongly. Yes, they didn't mean to name it Rio de Janeiro, because when the Portuguese discovered it, they thought Guanabara Bay, which is in Rio de Janeiro, they thought it was a river, and river in Portuguese is Rio or Rio. So they named it Rio de Janeiro. You're probably thinking, where did the Janeiro come from? Well, Janeiro means January, and basically they just discovered the river in January. So they named the city Rio de Janeiro. When actually it's not a river, it's a bay. It's literally not a river at all. So yeah. Number 7, avocado smoothie. So, most people around the world think avocado is a vegetable, and so did I until literally 4 hours ago, when actually it's a fruit. Avocado is a fruit. My whole life has been a lie. Well, not actually, because I've never tried avocado in my whole life. But basically, in Brazil, they have a thing called avocado smoothie, which it's pretty simple of what it is. It's an avocado smoothie. For me, that sounds strange, but then yet again, I've never actually tried avocado, but I'm sure it's great. Brazilians have a lot of strange, unique foods when actually they taste really good, even though they're weird, but they taste great. So maybe I should try that for a video. If you want to see me trying avocado smoothie for a video, let me know. It would also be my first time trying avocado. But yeah, avocado smoothie, you know, it sounds pretty strange, but I'm sure it's great. That's what Brazilians do. They make strange things that taste great. Number 8. Now this is one that most people probably know, so I'm gonna go over it very quickly, which is in Brazil, you throw your toilet paper in a bin and not down the toilet. Maybe for some gringos watching this video, this isn't strange, because I know, for example, in Greece, there are some places in Greece where you cannot flush either, and I think that's because their sewage pipes can't handle it. I don't know if that's the same reason for why you have to do it in Brazil. I'm probably gonna say yes, but yeah, you can't flush your toilet paper in Brazil. Number 9. Now this is gonna be a pretty crazy one for, especially English people. Brazilians brushing their teeth in public. In England and the USA, the normal amount to brush your teeth every day is 2 times. 1 in the morning, 1 at night. That's it. Simple. Done. However, in Brazil, Brazilians brush their teeth more than that, man. You could see Brazilians brushing their teeth at lunchtime, at school, at work. Obviously, in England, if you've seen someone brushing their teeth in a public bathroom, you would be like, what the hell? However, in Brazil, this is freaking normal. This is normal. You know, you will see Brazilians brushing their teeth at lunchtime. For me, I still find this crazy. But then when you think about it, there's a lot more Brazilians with nice teeth than there is British people with nice teeth. So I guess it's not really strange. It's just extra hygienic. And maybe us British need to learn from it. Because, yeah, you know, some British people don't have the nicest teeth. And, you know, British people actually do have the stereotype that every British person has horrible teeth. So we need to get rid of that stereotype, bro, because it's not a good stereotype to have. The final fact, this is more of another crazy fact, is about the population of Brazil. So most of the population of Brazil lives in the southeast. Yes. In these 4 states, Espírito Santo, Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, and Minas Gerais, there is a population of 90 million, which is over 40% of the total population of Brazil. Bearing in mind, there is 22 other states and 1 federal district, and there's 90 million people in just these 4 freaking states, which is crazy. So there we go, guys. There are some crazy and strange facts about the wonderful country named Brazil. So let me know how many of these you knew and how many is brand new to you right now. And also, if you are Brazilian, please let me know if anything I said is untruthful, because, you know, I'm not a Brazil genius. I just freaking love Brazil. But I say that, I'm sure I will hear about it if I've said something wrong about Brazil. Gringos watching this video, if you would like more videos like this, let me know in the comments. I can share many facts about Brazil. I have a lot of them in minha cabeça. Então sim, and Brazilians, if you'd like more videos like this, also let me know. Deixe no like e inscreva no meu canal. And tchau. Beijos.